What's up, guys? How are you? This is Sonia Francine here. On dit quoi? Comment ça va? So today, like I promised y'all on Instagram, I'm gonna show y'all how to do how to apply eyeshadow, and this is specifically for beginners. So I'm gonna be using 3 shadows to create a look, yeah, I just want you guys to enjoy this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, your makeup bestie, and yeah. What you will need is your palette, like I said. If you're a beginner, I suggest getting a nice drugstore palette that has like 4 or 6 shades, not more than that. And then you want to have these pencils, okay? You want to have a nice fluffy pencil. I'm using the Morphe 503. I don't know if you could see, but it is Morphe 503 pencil. It's a nice fluffy blending brush. Then you want to have another fluffy blending brush, but a little less fluffy than the first one, and this is the Morphe 330 M330. Okay, and then you want to have another smaller one, right? That's a little more pointy, you see? And I'm using the Morphe M321. And then you want to have a nice blending brush. This is also fluffy, and this is the Morphe 514. Ooh. And then last but not least, you want to have a nice flat brush, and it is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Okay, I'm using, most of my brushes are Morphe's, but if if you want something, a cheaper option, check e.l.f. Check out e.l.f. and check out who else? Yeah, I think e.l.f. or Wet n Wild, but I prefer e.l.f. if you want a cheaper option. Make sure your eyebrows are done, because that's what's gonna frame your face, and make sure you have a nice base. I did use the Age Rewind concealer to create that base, and then I set it with the RCMA powder. Okay, now we're gonna begin. I'm taking my M503 brush, and I'm gonna dig in this shade right here. You want to put it in the crease. So start like this and then put it like that. So the key to really blend this foundation, why am I saying foundation? But the key to blend this is to really start small. You don't want to pick up too much product. You really want to start small and then, buff it out. See how seamless it looks? Really buff it out. There you go. Okay? If you need more product, you can pick up more. So I go back in it, and then now I'm trying to really bring out that color. Okay? See? It really brings out the color. Okay. All right. We do the same thing here. Okay, so second thing you want to pick up. Why is it not focused? So you want to pick up another brush. So this is another fluffy brush, but it's slightly smaller than the M503. So this is what we used. This is what we used. Now to go in the crease, we're gonna use a slightly smaller blending brush, and this is the M330. Now you want to go with a deeper color, which is, in this case, I'm going to use black. Just a little bit. And then you start with the outer corner. Like I said, you start small. And then you blend. It's going to be easy to blend when you have a little to no product on the brush than when you have too much. See? You start right here. We're going back in. And then you try not to bring it here. Just stay in the middle of the eye right there. There you go. If you need a little more, just add a little more. But black is really, you have to be careful with black when using black. Make sure you keep your eyes open when working on the crease. That way you can see exactly where it's going. Okay. Now you can go back to the M503 and just buff it. Okay, buff it out. Now I'm gonna go with this color. Okay, normally I would use like 4 to 5 shades, but if you're a beginner, you want to stick to 3 shades. That's gonna be easier. So you have the crease, the transitional color, the crease and the outer corner, and then you have the laid color. Okay, so I'm using this, and I'm gonna really dab it. If you see how it is, see, it barely shows, so I have to really dab it. Okay, and then if you need extra help, you want to take a setting spray and spray it on. There you go. All right. Now you want to close your eyes and just start in the middle See, this is barely showing on my skin. This is barely showing. But you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm gonna go back in. I'm trying to play with the green and see, but see, if you want a color to pop more, you might want to use a lighter color, or you might want to use another palette. I mean, this is like a really cheap palette, so I didn't really expect the color to be that pigmented, the shades to be that pigmented. But you get the technique, right? And then you want to bring it here. See, the sun is back. This is what I meant. Gosh, the sun is back. You want to bring it here. All right. There you go. So this is the look I'm going for. And then if you need to go back in the palette and dab the color more, then you can do so. Okay, see, I'm gonna go back in and dab this color a little bit more right here, and then dab this color also. Right here. So this is what it should look like. Okay, now what you can do here is you can highlight this little corner here, or you can just leave it as is, but I'm gonna go ahead and highlight it since since it's really bright. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that little blending brush. It is the M5114. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with a light shade right here. I might go with this one, something close to my skin tone, and then lightly, yeah, lightly, you know what I'm saying, and then lightly, just so that it can really meet my skin tone. So you should have this. I don't know why this camera is doing this, but you should have this. So I'm gonna go and do my other eye, and I will be back. And do the under eye, right? And you want to grab the smallest pencil, see? And this is the Morphe M321. So we're gonna go back in the palette. Okay, and I'm gonna start with the first color that we used. Okay, and now you want to look up. So I'm gonna do that in my mirror because my mirror is right here. but you want to look up. You want to stay as close to the waterline, or I don't know what it's called, but as close to the eye as possible. You don't want to buff it out too far because then it's going to start being messy. Okay? A little bit, so I'm going to go in the black, just dab it 3 times. And then you start connecting the black to the eyeliner, right? You connect it. And then you take it as far as you want. So this is as far as I want it to be. I don't want it too close to the waterline. Too close to the eye corner, or whatever it's called. I'm just using names that sounds good to me, y'all. Whatever, bear with me. So go back in the black and do the same thing here. You look for the tip of the eyeliner, okay? And then you connect it. See, now it start being messy because I did use too much. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing here. All right. All right, guys, this is the finished look. So this is how it looked. I did go ahead and I added some eyeliner to my waterline. I did put on some lashes, a little bit of gloss. What did I use for the gloss? I don't even know. I did use that, and that. So this is the 3 colors that I have on my lip. Just a lip liner, this, and then a gloss on top. And what did I do? Yeah, I did go ahead and use that palette for the blush and the highlights. And yeah, this is pretty much the final look. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you share the video, tag your bestie on it, and I will see you later. Bye, au revoir, ciao, adios, or whatever language you want to put it. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
When your makeup is popping, this is what you do when your makeup is popping.